Hey everybody, welcome to the channel. Today we have Suffer the Night. If you're looking for the perfect game to play this Halloween, this could be it. I haven't played it yet, but it seems spooky and nostalgic, high quality. Let's get into it.
Stacy.
I must have dozed off. Jeez, this storm is really picking up.
Stacy, your mom has got it going on. I love my outfit. We're obviously like an 80s punk, pop rocker.
I should check the radio for an update on the storm.
Actually, good voice acting. Amazing atmosphere. So far, I'm impressed. I love her room. I think it's trying a little too hard to be 80s. I don't know if you can see that. I will try and brain it up later, but golly, I'm loving it so far. Let's listen to the radio. Siren Head?
This is an emergency broadcast. This is not a test. The county of Sleepy Woods Mountains has issued a severe lightning storm warning and has suggested residents stay inside. The National Weather Institute is saying this is a Category 2 storm with sustained winds ranging from 74 to 87 miles per hour and should last all through the evening into tomorrow night. Lightning has struck multiple transformers, causing power outages in some areas. If your power goes out or is out, do not be alarmed. KW357 will continue to follow the storm as it develops. Check back at the top of every hour for updates. Thank you.
Okay, so there's a storm, obviously. Awesome one. The power will probably go out. It's a horror game. It's going to. I bet we're going to have to find a generator. But since it's a horror game, there could be somebody stalking us who's going to turn off the power, unbeknownst to us. Predictions. Oh, sick. Look at this computer. Press enter to continue. Welcome back, Stacy. Please select one of the following options. Run drive A, run drive B, shut down. Drive A. Drive B. Oh, we need to find a disk. Okay. I can hear my neighbors slamming things. I'm sorry if you can hear that. I'm sure they're very happy. Okay. This looks so real. I'm loving this generation of games. I love low poly horror, but this is something else, I tell ya. Interact with door handles to drag them open. I hate, why do I have to drag doors open? I handled a lot better than that school one though. These are cool shelves. I built shelves like that, I don't know if you can see them.
I'm really hungry. Some eggs and toast sound good. And some coffee to wake me up.
I hear you. And this is going to be a long game, so I prepared some tea. Some Lady Grey Twinings. Excellent, if you haven't had it. Wow. Cover art I painted for the book The Deadlights. Wow. I mean, you are talented, don't get me wrong. Lies below. Damn, that's twisted though. Damn. You made all this? Oh, cool. Not gonna lie, that's pretty cool. This must be my studio. Imagine having this much room. My apartment is not even the size of this. Oh, is this somebody else's paintings? Okay. Please be copyright free. Joyful Garden. Okay. Focus. What is that? Oh, that's my room. Okay, where are we? Is this our house? Or is this a cabin? I never felt like this was a smart idea. Like, not only could they just smash that and walk through, but if they really had to, they could just reach here and open it. This is really awesome, though. So far, an excellent setting. Oh, shadows. Creepy. I obviously love art very much. It's not. A lot of tapes. Okay, so we're making toast. Bread from bread box. Labeled bread. Excellent. Eggs. Gonna be in the fridge probably. Alright, gonna drag. Okay. Eggs. Take. Right, where's our pan at? Alright. Okay, this is cool. Corn, penne. Alright. Where's our pan? Where's our pan and where's our coffee? Plates. There we go. In all honesty, if you do this and walk away, you are a psycho. I need some butter. Oh. Goodness me. I'm so sorry. I always wonder, like, is this integral to the plot? But then I think it distracts you and makes you comfortable. Oh, Pop-Tarts. Okay, where's the coffee, though? Need a spatula. Easy work. Oh my gosh. You're so needy. Cool, that's done. Toast. Like, we're so distracted. I bet there's somebody out there who's walked by a few times. Oh my god. I was there the whole time. Okay. Put that in my pocket. Oh, I'm just gonna eat it right here, over the sink. And my awesome Doc Martens. Wonder what sweater I'm wearing. Ding. You're
I forgot to put some
extra.
clothes in the wash down in the basement.
You're extra special. Oh no, the basement. Some wide stairs for a basement. I feel like that's a lot of extra room. Why would you make it like a store instead of putting it all against the wall? This is weird. These people must be like preppers. They just survived the Cold War and they're like, we need supplies. Whoa. Yeah. Ah, sick. A necromancer has plagued your land. His cult and foul creatures have taken over towns and the countryside. It's up to you to defeat him. Battle your way through his fortress and slay him before he completes his dark ritual. Is that a contextual clue for us? That's sick. Aww. I'm used to playing Game Boy Color, so to play with mouse and keyboard is a little... There we go. Can I just defeat them? There's a thing up there, but I'm scared. Okay, that's enough of that. I'm not very good at it. I'll admit it. Okay, there's a generator. Of course. Standard. My laundry, that doesn't look like my style at all. Wow. That is old. Whoever built this place, it's very awkward. I guess it looks unfinished.
What the hell?
Oh boy.
That was the front doorbell. Who would be here at this hour? And in this storm?
Who could it be? I'm not scared at all. What was that? All right. Hello? Come on, you need a little hustle. Oh, there we go.
When did this envelope get here?
Oh boy. To Stacy.
A floppy disk? Where did this come from?
I would not put that on my
There's
computer.
no one at the door.
I would get in that vehicle and I would go. Alright, well, now we know. Can I draw soup? Okay. Press enter to start. Your nightmare is just beginning. The twisted pendulum of fate now swings. You awaken on a cold, wet stone. The air is moist. A sickly sweet odor fills your nostrils. It's dark. You can barely make out your surroundings. List of commands. Press 1. Get up. Oh my god, that's so hard to read. You slowly rise to your feet. As you do, a sharp sting is felt throughout your skull and your vision blurs. Then refocuses. You're in some sort of a cavern or cave. There doesn't seem to be any way forward other than a tiny gap between two enormous rocks. It's just wide enough to crawl through. List of commands. Press 1, crawl through. Press 3, search. Press 4, use item. Nothing was found. Do I have an item? No items inventory. Okay, we're gonna press forward then. You emerge from the crawl space into a large cave. It's almost pitch black, with the exception of a single light shining down from a cliff face. You notice a stepladder carved into the stone of the cliff face. Climb up, go back, search, use item. Okay, well, we're gonna search. And I guess we're gonna climb up. You reach the top. An old metal torch hangs from the wall. Its flame flickers and sways as a breeze blows down from the path. An undeniable smell of rot grows stronger. Okay, we're gonna search. And then I guess we're gonna go forward. Can't wait. You enter a large mausoleum. Its chamber's empty, except surrounded by fresh wax candles. A single dimly lit coffin sits at the center of the room. A pungent odor seems to be at its strongest here. To your right, there is a large wooden double door. Go right, back, search, use item. Search. Oh boy. You open the coffin lid and are immediately overcome with nausea from the grotesque stench. Inside is the corpse of a man. His face and chest have been eaten down to the bone by maggots. While searching the coffin and body, you notice an old key in one of his hands. Disgustedly peeling back each finger from his rigor mortis-induced hand, you take the key. It has been added to your inventory. Okay, well, like, would you keep playing this? It just popped up at your door. 2 torches light the large wooden door that blocks your way. You try to open it, but it's locked. A key is required, because I don't have a key. So we can go right or go back. Oh, I did not know we could look right. What's out the window there? Okay. Can't wait to keep playing this game. There's some dude in our house. It's the 80s. There was nothing else to do but play haunted games that came to your door. You were so excited to do something new. You turn the corner into another long hallway. Torches light the way along the narrow path. Just as you investigate the surroundings, a gut-wrenching scream echoes off the walls toward you, just like the one from our radio. Let's search. Let's go forward. Continuing down the path, you come across a small sepulcher. Not sure what that is. Housed inside 2 small coffins. They have been nailed and fastened shut. Cobwebs and candles litter the surrounding area. A small clay urn sits in the corner next to one of the coffins. Guess we're gonna search. I can't read that. It's so hard. You check inside the urn, expecting to find ash, but instead, the light catches a glimmer of something shiny reflecting back. You reach in and find an antique lighter. A small inscription has been scratched off, perhaps a family heirloom. You apply pressure to the spark wheel, which strikes the flint and ignites the old wick. Surprisingly, it still works. Lighter was added to your inventory. You attempt to proceed, but the path ahead is obscured by darkness. You use...
What the hell was that? It sounded like an explosion. Oh, the power just went out.
Power went out? Well, why is it so bright here at your computer? Why are we illuminating the way? Our personality is so bright. Okay. So in the game it was dark, and then it was dark in real life. Gives me like Janitor Bleeds vibes, where what you do in the game affects real life. But I'm sure this guy just knows what he programmed, and...
It looks like the transformer blew. Lightning must have struck it. I need to turn on the backup generator in the basement and reset the fuse box.
Yep. There's like... I feel so vulnerable in this building. It's just so open, and there's so many windows. And anyone could just walk in at any time.
Damn, I forgot to refuel the generator the last time I cleaned it. There is some fuel out back in the boathouse. I should grab a flashlight from the garage before heading outside.
I called it, didn't I?
I think I left the key to the garage in the bathroom last time I took a shower.
Why would you do that? Where's the bathroom? We haven't been on this side, so it's probably here. Oh. Where's the bathroom? Is there only one bedroom in this whole room and it's ours? Oh my god. That actually scared me. Alright.
Shit. A fuse must have blown. That light bulb is toast.
That's your concern. Okay, first of all, how do you know about the light? Because the generator's off. You're not going to address the bastard you just saw in your tub? Ew, you need to clean that right now. Can I close it? Ugh. Oh, it's so creepy and dark in here. Flashlight? There we go.
I should head to the boathouse out back. There should be some fuel I can use for the generator there.
We probably need our jacket, right? No? It's like Visage trying to open doors. Wow. Just get in and go. I would not go anywhere near that. I assume we go this way. Why would you even put fence here? Are we coming here at some point? Wow. That's crazy though. Oh, fuel can.
It's empty. I need to refill it. There is a fuel pump inside the boathouse.
Fuel pump.
Now I can refuel the backup generator.
Great.
I should head back to the basement.
Ducky! This is pretty cool. This kind of fencing just makes me feel so uneasy, like it's really not necessary. It closes you in. I feel like this would be incredibly slippery. There's no way you'd run on this. Mossy rock in the rain. Is there anybody inside? Can't tell. Wipe your ducks. Why am I still hitting the rain as though I'm outside?
Now I need to reset the circuit breaker, and that should restore the power. The power should be working now. I should head upstairs and call in the busted transformer.
Okay, but like, I'm inside. Can you please turn off that audio? Thank you. Okay, so I'd say that they broke in during that time, but he was in the shower when I got the key, so don't know. Do we have a phone? It's the 80s. I probably have a phone by my bed. Yep.
What? There's no signal. The line is dead. Did the storm knock out the phone lines as well?
That is a dirty ass phone.
The doorbell again. What the hell is going on here?
You're being
Is someone
off.
playing a trick on me?
You're being awfully chill about all this. Ooh. Nightmare Before Christmas Willy Wonka.
Hello? Who's there?
Hello, young lady. My vehicle broke down on the road a ways back. May I perhaps come inside and use your phone?
What are you doing all the way out here? Are you the one who put the floppy disk through my mail slot?
Floppy disk? I'm sure I don't know what you're talking about.
You didn't answer my first question. What are you doing all the way out here?
Well, you see, I have family up north. It seems yours is the only house I could find off the road.
Well, I'm sorry, but the phone lines seem to be down in my area because of the storm.
Oh, really? The phone lines are dead, you say? Well, perhaps I can come in to dry off and get out of this storm.
I'm not in the business of letting strangers into my home. I'm sorry, but you can't come in.
Very well, Stacy. I'll find my own way in.
Oh boy. Oh boy. He was kind of already in, though. He's in my shower. It's pretty creepy. Dude, you can't just straddle my window like that.
What the hell is going on? How did that creep know my name?
Thank you, some emotion. Finally, Stacy. Alright, the phone seems to be in good order. Sam.
Hello? Is anyone there? I need help.
Hello, Stacy.
You sick f***. Why are you doing this?
I want you to finish my game, Stacy. I'll make you a deal. If you finish the game, I might just leave you alone.
I'm not playing your stupid game, you bastard. I'm warning you. Leave me alone. I have a gun.
I know you're lying, Stacy. Now finish the game, or I'll come in there and skin you alive.
Game developers be like. Okay, well, why would you play the game in the first place, man? Yoga mat. Let's do some Pilates. Think about it. Damn. Guess we're playing the game, huh? Hope it's saved. Using the lighter, a large stairway is illuminated in front of you. You try to make out what's at the top, but it's too dark. Search. Using the lighter, you reach the top of the stairway. The light is dim, but you make out that the path continues to the right. Oh my god, it's so hard to see. Sir, you should skin yourself alive for making a game this trash. You enter... Oh, I just remembered we can look over our shoulder. That's not good. You enter a spacious room with a large wooden table at the center. On the table sits a small lockbox. Chains surrounded the box and feed into a skull. Its locking mechanism is locked in the mouth of the skull. The room splits into two paths, one blocked by a large iron cage and the other open. I guess we go to the right. You approach the path on the right. In front of you is another set of double doors. This one spaciously has the door half open. You approach the path on the right. In front of you is another set of double doors. This one suspiciously has one door half open. The room ahead is hidden from your sight. Search. Going forward. Attempt to proceed, but the path is obscured by darkness. Oh my god, if only I had an item to use. What is that? Should I check it out? This is probably America. Why don't you have a gun? I bet he's on the roof. into the attic at some point. Can't wait. Lock it. Using the lighter, you illuminate the hallway. It stretches into darkness. The air is stale. Clay urns scattered all over the floor. You knock one over as you walk, and the ash is kicked up into the air. Your nostrils and mouth are filled as you breathe it in, causing you to cough. Oh, I just inhaled someone's grandma. Great. What is this point? Ah! Did you have to do that though? Like... Come on. Continuing down the dark hallway, you stumble across a monstrous light. The corpse of a man hangs from the wall, shackled to some kind of torture device. The machine has rotating gears that have ground to the lower half of his body into pulp. The sight of it makes your blood run cold. Something protrudes from the man's abdomen, but it is lodged too deeply to make it out. The hallway continues straight. Well, we're obviously going to take this... Terrible noise. Reach up into the corpse's abdomen and up through its chest cavity. As you do, bits of flesh and organ fall from the corpse and splatter onto the ground. Suppressing the urge to vomit, you finally grasp the object firmly and pull it out. It's a strange key made of bones. On the top, a skull has been etched. Skull key was added to inventory. Great. You reach the end of the hallway and find a large window. Iron bars cover the window, allowing no escape. You peer out, hoping to find signs of life. I see nothing except for the moon. A gibbet cage is off to your left. Behind it, the path continues. I don't know what a gibbet cage is. I guess we'll check out the cage, whatever that is. Continuing down the dark hallway, you stumble across a monstrous sight. The corpse of a man. Wait. Hello? Back at the double doors, you walk up on them, and they slam shut. You race to open them, but they're impervious to your efforts. The way back is impossible. Okay, well, we'll go forward then. No, search. We'll go forward. Turning the corner, you come to a dead end. An enormous brazier, whatever that is, sits between two pillars. Two metal rings rise from the top, with wax candles attached all around. A gust blows past you, but its source is not apparent. Search. Dude, what are you doing, man? When you inspect the brazier, you find that there is a crawl space concealed behind it. You drag the brazier while straining under its weight till it is out of the way. The crawl space appears to be narrow and dark, but spacious enough for you to fit. Should we go down the crawl space or the hallway? Why not? You go into the confined passage. Its cramped walls give you a claustrophobic feeling. Ahead, you see the exit.
That was glass breaking.
Yes, it was.
Did he get in? It sounded like it came from downstairs.
So let's go with no weapons. Let's not even try the phone again. Let's try the phone again. How was the line dead? You just talked to him. Wouldn't you try again? And again, did you not see him in the shower? Because I saw him in the shower. Where's the glass at? Oh, he's watching TV. That's great. Your show sucks as much as your game does. This window.
This maniac is toying with me. I have to board up this window. There's a hammer and some wood planks in the garage.
Oh, oh, that's creepy. I'll give you that. I'll give you that. Yeah. I'm in the garage, am I not? Oh, there. I would do this to all the windows.
There, that should do it. I would board up all these windows if I had enough planks. I can only hope that he won't break in if I keep playing his game.
How am I supposed to finish your game if you keep breaking in like that? You exit the crawl space and enter a chamber. A small table is at your right. On it are tiny candles and what looks like human bones. To your left is a small flight of stairs leading to a gated room. The entryway is wide open. Search the room and approach the table. You spot some rope, and amidst the clutter, it might be handy, so you decide to take it. Rope was added to your inventory. A flat wooden bed is located inside the gated room. Chain links and iron cuffs line the wall. The foul smell of raw sewage is coming from the hole in the ground off to the left. You secure the rope to the wooden bed with a bowline knot. If you want to, you can now descend the sewer drain. However, the smell is very uninviting. You don't have a choice. Dude, man, it's so hard to read. You lower the rope until you are at the drain's base. When you jump to the ground, you splash into a layer of viscous sewage. You suddenly retch, starting to heave, and then ultimately throw up. You collect your composure and glance around, noticing a path in front of you. Let's search through all the nastiness. Okay, go forward, I guess. Okay, he just took a picture of us. Hey, what are you doing? You're just sitting, right? Please tell me you're just sitting. I'm teabagging my computer. Sloshing through the sewage, you reach a corner. The path continues to your left. Search. You enter a circular room. There's a stairway leading up. You spot a body floating in the sewage that is covered in black ropes. Looks like it's covered in white ropes, though. It drifts up and down, its face only partially visible. It appears fixated on you with its bright yellow eyes. Ah! Approaching the corpse with caution, you push to roll it over. As you do, it springs to life with a blood-curdling shriek. It charges at you, slashing with the claw-like fingernails. You evade the initial strikes, but then you feel the intense burn of flesh being sliced open. It scurries back before vanishing up the steps. Can I search? Okay. What now? Yes. Sign the book.
The bastard tore straight through the wall and dresser while I was downstairs.
What?
Whatever it is, it's not human.
Sign the book? Like, do you have a guest book you want me to sign? Can I close it? What book? Great, now I have that to look at. You begin to ascend the stairs. As you move, blood begins to ooze from the wound the thing gave you. Torches light the stairway, but the top is pitch black. Search, why not? Go forward, who cares? You reach the top of the stairway, but it's obscured by darkness. The lighter illuminates your surroundings. Startled, you step back, and you're confronted with a wall of bones. I was gonna make a joke about the catacomb. You seem to be in a catacomb. You can see the trail continues to your left, behind the catacombs. Man, I've seen as above, so below. You shouldn't go in there, man. You just shouldn't. You round a corner into the vast room. 4 pillars enclose an enormous well, which can be reached by a short flight of stairs. The water in the well has a repulsive odor. The roof has a hole through which moonlight shines. A narrow passage is off to the left. You reach a guardrail. As you get closer to the well, you examine the water. You notice a spherical object that is glowing with hues of yellow and red. It nearly seems to be begging you to remove it from the water. You begin to experience an unnatural yearning to grab it. 3 to grab item. You reach for the strange orb. Just as you do, the robed creature emerges from the depths, its face twisted into a hideous grimace. It begins to raise its arms and the orb in its hand, almost as if making an offering. Fixated on the orb, you are unable to stop yourself from snatching it. The creature slowly sinks back into the abyss. Strange orb was added to your inventory. Skulls and bones carefully placed in a macabre pattern litter the small passage. At the very end, a brazier sits, its flame lit like a beacon. What now? I'm looking behind me. Hello. I know, it's a great lamp, isn't it? Do you want me to play the game or not? Like, for real. Bro.
God, I think I'm losing my mind.
I don't think you should put your outlets, your 80s outlets, so close to such a fire hazard. A dead end is reached. A pair of skeletons, clad in black robes, are lit by 2 braziers. From the earth, a golden statue of a hand rises. Its fingers are positioned as if it's holding something, but it's empty. I wonder if we should use our item here. You place the strange orb in the golden hand. When you do, it sinks slightly into the ground. A rumbling begins and intensifies. A large round stone slab begins to rise. For a brief moment, dust and debris fill the air, making it difficult to breathe. When it settles, you notice a new passage has been revealed. Search. Move forward. Traveling deep into the catacombs, you approach 2 pyramid-shaped monuments. All the way up, they are ornamented with rows of skulls and bones. A long statue further back is followed by 2 more morbid monuments. Search. Move forward, why not? What now? You're just bothering me. I'm not even scared, it's annoying.
I don't know how much more of this I can take.
You arrive before a golden statue of a person wearing robes and holding an oval basin. The chamber is lit by a passage of chandeliers constructed of numerous bones. The path continues right. Search. You examine the gleaming statue. The basin has writing engraved into it. It reads, "Blood is the bond. Blade is the key. An offering must be made." Doesn't even rhyme. Can't search. She's not even hitting any numbers. A spiral staircase is found when you turn the corner. The steps are lit by a light from above. Right and left graves have been dug into the walls. Skulls and bones cover the walls behind the stairs. Go up. You climb the stairs and arrive at the top. Searching your surroundings, you see a large passage to your right. To your left, a large candelabra made of bones. A balcony looking down on the golden statue is directly ahead. You approach the passage and see it is blocked by an iron gate, a wooden counterweight level mounted to the wall next to the gate. Search. You begin rotating the counterweight lever. The gate begins to rise. You continue until the passage is open. What? Great! That's not scary. It's not scary when you tell me you're there. At the end of the passage, you find a set of double doors. The light shines through the gaps of the doors. You press against the doors and notice they are unlocked. Move forward. Push the doors open and find yourself in familiar surroundings. A large fire pit lights the room, and you can see that you're back in the room of the skull chest. However, you're on the opposite side now, inside the iron cage. The gate of the iron cage is now unlocked and you approach the skull chest. The doors on the right are still locked and won't budge. You would seem to have reached a dead end, but I have a skull key. You turn the strange key after inserting it into the skull's mouth. The chest is unlocked with a mechanical click. You discover a blade inside. You can see that it is covered in weird writing and symbols as it shimmers in the light. You feel yourself falling into a trance as you inspect it. It's absolutely beautiful. Strange dagger was added to your inventory. Great. The doors right behind you are still locked and they won't budge. It would seem you have reached a dead end. Put the dagger in here. You cut a gash in the palm of your left hand with the peculiar blade, squeezing the open wound. You extend your hand over the basin. The basin starts to accumulate blood. As it does, the sound of gears turning can be heard, but it's unclear where it is coming from. You search the area and try to locate the source of the sound. You notice a narrow path has appeared where the gravestones once stood. You force your way through and notice a staircase in the distance. As you get close to the steps, you notice they are carved into the fine marble. You hear the gears spinning, and once more the gravestone reappears, blocking the way back. Climbing the steps, you enter a dark room. Dozens of lit candles scattered all across the floor. The light reflects off the marble floors and polished granite pillars. A chill suddenly shoots down your spine as the blade is unsettlingly quiet. Moving further into the room, you find yourself at its center. You can see the table and some dark shapes at the distance. You try to use the lighter you found, but the fuel is spent. Your heart begins to race and you begin to experience the increasing sense of dread. You walk up to the table. A few candles and a solitary book with a gill are placed at the top of it. A figure in a black suit and a top hat seated behind the table. Its hands appear to be fitted with gloves that have knives attached to each finger. Its head is leaning sideways on the table, and its face is expressionless. Skeletons dressed in robes in various poses surround the figure. Cool, you wrote a game about yourself. You're so cool. You examine the book. Oh, I have to sign the book. It's like Death Note? You. Its cover features an odd symbol and is bound in leather. A stunning teal feather is used to make the quill. It feeds into a nib with a complex engraving. The figure in the chair remains motionless. How'd you make the lightning stop? The leather strap holding the book closed is released. The book flips open and you hear the jarring crack of bones as the head of the figure slowly rises. You freeze in horror as its stare comes face to face with yours. It starts to talk in a sinister voice. Finally, you have arrived. It continues. You have completed all trials. The key was taken, the orb given, the blood offered. The game is nearly finished. The figure indicates the book while starting. There's one thing left. When you put your name in the book, the game is over. You only need a quick signature to be set free. Stacy Liddon, please sign the book and declare the game over. Press 1, examine. You examine the content of the pages. On the left page is the symbol of a crescent moon with a dagger. Dude, you need black outline, not red. Can't see it, man. Other symbols and text in a language you don't comprehend are also present. There's a lengthy list of names on the right page. Each name written in unique handwriting. Do we sign the book, though? Oh, I can't leave. My legs are numb, I can't move them, I don't know what's going on. You take the quill and write the name Stacy Linden. Cult classic. Sign the book, let him in. Press 1 to continue. I don't want to. Sign your stupid book, idiot.
What the hell? That looks like my house.
Oh, sick.
That sounded like it came from the attic. I think that freak's inside.
You think? I mean, he was already inside multiple times, was he not? Where was the attic here? She's very brave. I gotta give her that. Very brave indeed. I'm so glad I don't have to read anymore. Thank you for destroying my computer. Dang, you have so much stuff. Your house is like empty. Why do you need to? Why did you make a maze in your attic? This is on you. This is on you, mate. Oh.
Stacy.
Yep. What up? How many places do I need to paint? Look at that texture. Okay, what now, freak? Why is this closed? Hi.
The game is finished.
Great.
Fear not, Stacy. Our story has just begun.
I'm sorry, but you're not a good voice actor.
You and I will create a new game. Together.
With blackjack and hookers.